The journey of Lucas, from struggles to triumph. Lucas was born in a small, remote village surrounded by rolling hills and thick forests. Life there was simple, but for Lucas and his family, it was anything but easy. Their house was little more than a shack made of wood and tin, with a roof that leaked whenever it rained. His family owned no land, no livestock, and had few possessions. Still, the family's love for each other made their lives feel richer than they were. Lucas was the eldest of 3 children. His younger sisters, Clara and Emma, looked up to him, often clinging to his side as he played or helped his mother. His father, a skilled woodworker, worked tirelessly to provide for the family. Despite his long hours, there was barely enough money to buy food. Even so, the family found joy in small things, sharing stories by candlelight, laughing at silly jokes, and dreaming of better days. But those happy days didn't last forever. One summer, Lucas's father fell gravely ill. It started as a simple cough but quickly worsened. There were no doctors in their village, and traveling to the nearest town required money they didn't have. His father grew weaker by the day, unable to work or even stand. Lucas and his mother did everything they could, boiling herbs, feeding him whatever food they had, but it wasn't enough. One fateful morning, his father took his last breath. The family was shattered. Lucas's mother, though heartbroken, refused to give in to despair. "We must go on, Lucas," she told him, her voice trembling. "We must take care of each other now." Lucas promised her, "I will work hard. I'll take care of you and my sisters, no matter what." Lucas, just a boy of 12 at the time, began to shoulder responsibilities far beyond his years. He took odd jobs around the village, carrying water for neighbors, helping farmers harvest their crops, and even sweeping the dusty streets. His hands, once smooth and uncalloused, grew rough and blistered. Every coin he earned, he handed to his mother, who worked tirelessly herself, cleaning houses and washing clothes for wealthier families. Just when they thought things couldn't get worse, tragedy struck again. Emma, Lucas's youngest sister, fell ill. She was only 6 years old. Her fever raged, and her tiny body grew weaker each day. The family had no money for medicine or a doctor. Lucas and his mother stayed by her side, trying everything they could, but nothing worked. One cold night, Emma passed away. Lucas's heart felt like it had been torn in two. He blamed himself for not being able to save her, for not being strong enough to protect his family. But even in his grief, he refused to give up. He remembered the promise he had made to his mother. "I'll keep working," he told himself. "I'll make things better." Life continued to test Lucas, but he found a small light in the darkness, learning. Despite his long work hours, he would spend his evenings reading. He borrowed old, tattered books from a kind neighbor and taught himself everything he could: math, history, and most importantly, English. He believed that education was his key to a better future. His mother noticed his determination and encouraged him. "Lucas, you are a smart boy. she told him one night as she mended his shirt. "Never give up on your dreams. They will take you far." Her words became a source of strength for him. Years passed, and Lucas became known in the village for his hard work and intelligence. One evening, while Lucas was studying under the dim light of a street lamp, a well-dressed man approached him. It was Mr. Carter, a businessman from the city who had come to the village for a project. Intrigued by the sight of a young boy poring over a book, Mr. Carter asked, "Why are you studying here so late?" Lucas looked up, startled. "I want to learn," he said simply. "I want to give my family a better life." Mr. Carter was impressed by Lucas's determination and humility. He decided to give him a chance. "Come to the city," he said. "I'll give you a job in my office. You can work and learn at the same time." Lucas couldn't believe his ears. It felt like a dream. He thanked Mr. Carter and promised to work harder than anyone else. Moving to the city was a new chapter in Lucas's life. The bustling streets, towering buildings, and endless noise were overwhelming at first. But Lucas quickly adapted. At Mr. Carter's office, he started as a messenger, running errands and delivering documents. But Lucas didn't just do his job. He paid attention to everything around him. He learned how the office operated, listened to conversations, and asked questions whenever he could. Over time, his efforts caught Mr. Carter's attention. "You're not just hard-working, Lucas," Mr. Carter said one day. "You're smart too. I see potential in you." He began assigning Lucas more responsibilities, teaching him about business and management. Years turned into decades. Lucas climbed the ranks, earning the trust and respect of everyone he worked with. When Mr. Carter retired, he shocked everyone by naming Lucas as his successor. Lucas, the boy who once swept streets, was now the CEO of a thriving company. With his newfound wealth, Lucas didn't forget his roots. The first thing he did was fulfill the promise he had made to his mother and sister. He bought them a beautiful house with a garden and filled it with everything they had ever dreamed of. "This is for you," he told his mother, tears in his eyes. "You believed in me when no one else did." His mother hugged him tightly. "You've made us so proud, Lucas," she said. "You've shown the world what hard work and determination can do." But Lucas's journey didn't end there. Remembering his own struggles, he dedicated himself to helping others. He established schools in poor villages, provided scholarships for underprivileged children, and created job opportunities for those in need. Lucas often shared his story with young people, telling them, "No matter how hard life gets, never give up. Believe in yourself, and you can achieve anything." His life became a beacon of hope for many. Through his kindness, resilience, and determination, Lucas not only changed his own life but also the lives of countless others. And through it all, he never forgot the lessons he had learned from his hardships: to be kind, to work hard, and to never give up.